My husband and I have been reading through this book called The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson. I've read through it a few times now and prayed through certain things in our life and have always been amazed, honestly, about what God has done in those times. And it makes me wonder why I don't do it more or make it a part of a regular routine and rhythm. As I was doing dishes and just thinking about the book and the stories in the book and just what prayer means in our lives, God dropped a truth in my spirit that will forever be with me. That thinking about the thing is different than praying about the thing. Thinking is different than prayer. There are a few quote-unquote things in my life that I'm constantly thinking about, constantly wondering what's going to happen next, how are we going to make this work, how am I going to make this change. And as I've pondered this and contemplated what that actually means in our life, wow, I wish I would have realized this sooner. That there is a huge difference. Thinking about it feels so different in my body. Thinking about it, it feels like the mood is desperate. The fists are clenched tight. It's me desperately trying to control. Praying about it feels like a release. It's hands open palms ready to give, ready to receive. It's trusting that God's gonna make it all work out. The mood is acceptance. That's a big difference, yeah? Just take a moment, and can't you physically feel the difference in your body? Thinking about the thing brings so much tension and tightness and anxiety inside of me. Praying about it and releasing it to a God that I know knows everything makes me feel rested, loved, and cared for. For some reason, I feel a little bit like a toddler with this concept. Like, aren't you supposed to know this already? This is the basics of Christianity. You need to pray about it. But it just feels so different in my whole nervous system, thinking about it this way and having so much clarity. Because I think for years I thought thinking about it was praying about it.
Okay.
Because I think our hearts and our posture towards God and towards what it is we're believing really matter in these situations. I picture it like my beautiful daughter's face giving me something. She's holding it tightly in her hands. It's like her sticky little hands, and then she has this sticky little dinosaur. And I say, can you give that to me? It's time to go get ready for dinner. And I can tell in her eyes she doesn't want to give it to me, but she does because she loves me and she trusts me and she knows I know what's best for her. That's the posture I hope to have in my prayer life. Releasing it to God with my stubborn, sweating palms, handing it to Him, looking Him in the eyes, and just knowing, you know the future, you know what's on the table for dinner, you know what's next, and I love you and I trust you. I hope this video finds you well and you're sinking into all the goodness that September holds. Talk soon.